I'd now like to ask Josh to step forward with the reading for today.
These words are paraphrased from Alain de Botton. It used to be that when you'd hit a certain financial and social milestones, when you had a home to your name, a set of qualifications on the mantelpiece, and a few cows and a parcel of land in your possession, you were ready for marriage. But what follows is a proposal that Tim and Jade value and found indicative of their readiness for marriage. We are ready for marriage when we give up on perfection. We should not only admit in a general way that the person we are marrying is very far from perfect, we should also grasp the specifics of their imperfections, how they will be irritating, difficult, sometimes irrational, and often unable to sympathise or understand us. No one would be better. We are as bad. We are a flawed species. One must conclusively kill the idea that things would be ideal with any other creature in this galaxy. There can only be a good enough marriage. We are ready for marriage when we despair of being understood. However much the other seems to understand us, there will always be large tracts of our psyche that will remain incomprehensible to them, anyone else, and even ourselves. We shouldn't, therefore, blame our lovers for a dereliction of duty in failing to interpret and grasp our internal workings. They were not tragically inept. They simply couldn't understand who we were and what we needed, which is wholly normal. No one properly understands us and can therefore fully sympathise with anyone else. We are ready for marriage when we realise we're not that compatible. Differences inevitably emerge. The person who is truly best suited to us is not the person who shares our taste, but the person who can negotiate differences in taste intelligently and wisely. Rather than some notional idea of perfect complementarity, it is the capacity to tolerate difference that is the true maker of the right person. Compatibility is an achievement of love. It shouldn't be its precondition. We are ready for marriage when we realise we are crazy. Maturity is founded on an active sense of one's folly. If we are not regularly and very deeply embarrassed about who we are, it can only be because we have a dangerous capacity for selective memory. We are ready for marriage when we are ready for administration. What a couple actually get up to together over a lifetime has a lot in common with the workings of a small business. They must draw up work rosters, clean, chauffeur, cook, fix, throw away, mind, hire, fire, reconcile, and budget. We accept the dignity of the ironing board. We are ready for marriage when we are ready to be loved, ready to love rather than be loved. We need to become someone who will be willing to subordinate their own demands and concerns to the needs of another. Whenever we have the strength in us to do so, we will imitate those who once loved us and take care of our partners as those figures cared for us. The task isn't an unfair chore or a departure from the true nature of love. It is the only kind of love really worthy of that exalted word. We are ready for marriage when we are happy to be taught and calm about teaching. We are ready for marriage when we accept that in certain very significant areas, our partner will be wiser, more reasonable, and more mature than we are. We should want to learn from them. We should bear having things pointed out to us. We should, at key points, see them as the teacher and ourselves as the pupils. At the same time, we should be ready to take on the task of teaching them certain things, and like good teachers, not shout, lose our tempers, or expect them to simply know. Marriage should be recognised as a process of mutual education.
Well, now we come to your special vows. Jade, if you'd like to state your vow.
Tim, you are truly my best friend, the person I want to share every important moment with, good or bad. You are the person I want to share ridiculous jokes with and to do weird dances in the kitchen with for no reason. I feel so incredibly lucky to have found someone who is so genuinely kind, caring and thoughtful. You don't hesitate to go out of your way to make the important people around you feel loved and valued, and I think that's such a beautiful quality. I love how passionate you are about the things you care about and how much you love to learn and grow as a person. I'm so unbelievably proud of you, and I promise to make you proud too. We both know that I'm absolutely terrible at making decisions. Indecisive is an understatement, honestly. But one decision I'm so confident in is that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't believe in fairy tales, but I do know that when I'm with you, I feel a sense of stability, comfort, acceptance and love that I never knew existed before I met you. I know that special moments in our life have been made so much better by sharing them together, and that we are both prepared to do the work and grow in our relationship for the rest of our lives, and I can't imagine anything better than that. I feel so fortunate to be able to love someone who enriches my life in so many ways, and cannot express how excited I am to marry you. Tim, I promise to always support and encourage you, to care for you and to celebrate with you. I promise to value our differences as much as our common ground. And I promise to always be grateful that you eat all the yucky flavoured Skittles for me so I can eat all the green ones. Today I stand in front of the people who mean the most to us. And I say, I choose you. I choose you over all others. I choose to laugh with you, I choose to cry with you and grow with you. I choose you to love, and I will choose you to love for the rest of my life, every single day.
I'd like to say that neither of us saw each other's, and we've chosen some similar words here. So, it is without doubt that we have flourished together, Jade. We are more than the sum of our parts. And today, I stand here committing to this relationship, considering myself beyond lucky to have found that in life. I've had many wonderful opportunities in my life. Fortunately, I was wise enough to recognize the greatest opportunity in asking for your hand in marriage. For all the knowledge and skill I could seek to gain, I value this, what we have together, above it all. With all the beautiful and shiny things available in life, I am most drawn to your beauty, your nourishment, and your madness, because you're just mad enough to make things interesting. So I won't avert my gaze to the stars when what I am most proud of in life is right in front of me today. My heart chooses you, Jade, and this life we have. When I wake every day, I do so with you in mind. When I dream a dream, I put you right beside me, because what would any of it be worth without you? I could achieve many things alone, but I have achieved true greatness in love. My head can only kneel before my heart and its choice. And so I promise, beyond rationality, to continue to choose you in sickness and health, through absence and presence, peril and joy. I will love you after every board game where you target me and win. I will love you through every late arrival to everything without fail. And I will love you after every time I have to give you directions to your own home. I trust that you will accept my love, hand poured into every terrible or lazy meal I ever make, or the love I'm expressing through every annoying song I sing. And with the strength provided by our dearest friends here today, I'm sure you'll be able to accept my love and apologies after facing my many imperfections. As philosophers, you and I don't deal in the absolutes of forever, but any fears I have... I am pretty funny. Any fears I have are vanquished by trusting you. Your patience in the face of my flaws tempers my insecurities, and your graceful love enriches my very being. Just knowing I don't have to face trials alone is halfway to deliverance. So it is you and I against the world, dear Jade. I love you, and I'm elated to be married to you.
For on behalf of those gathered here today, I have much pleasure in declaring you husband and wife. You may kiss each other.
Adelaide,